Pair of 10 still calls a tune.
$50. $50. Up 50.
Texas bluff, Mr. Longley. Up 200 more.
Call it. Call it.
Full house. Aces over eights.
Just a minute. King high, straight flush. All red. Well, that's enough for me tonight.
Is something wrong with my game?
Nothing wrong with collecting IOUs.
That's right. Man's credit's always good with me.
Till you want to cut them off. And that usually happens when your hand is second best.
I don't have to extend credit. I play within the law.
Law isn't always justice, Mr. Romer. Oh, set him up. How about you, Professor?
Can I talk to you a minute?
Sure.
Been a long time since I've seen you.
Down in Black River County, we used to ride posse together.
Mm-hmm. You weren't the Texan then. Just a young buck named Bill Longley.
We had a lot of respect for Marshal Jim Caldwell, one of the best in the business.
I'm not in that business anymore.
Well, since when?
Since the day they gave me this. 20 years a lawman, and I wind up with a medal, a few handshakes, and a bunch of memories. Jake Romer's busted me. I wonder if he might loan me a stake.
You can't buck Romer. Your luck's run out on you.
I've got to try. Look, I came to town with $6,000 belonging to my partner and me, deposited across the street at the Stockmen's Association. Now Jake has the whole thing in IOUs. How much you loan me on this? It's solid gold.
You better keep it. Maybe it'll help you look back once in a while.
Thanks.
Known Caldwell long?
Long enough.
He a cattle buyer?
He was.
What is he now?
Has-been is trying to find out where he's going. Anything else, Mr. Brown?
I'm sorry, Longley. I'm not naturally nosy. You see, 11 months out of the year, this is a nice, quiet place to live. Then the Longhorns come in for market and shipment. And this town becomes a mess of sharp strangers, fast money, and faster guns. That's when my nose perks up and I ask questions.
Guess if I had your job, I'd do the same thing.
Happens every spring, just about now. When I was a kid, spring was a green, happy time for me. Now it's just another notch in the clock. And I'm a year older, and a year slower.
Scared?
No, but the older a man gets, the more he wants to live. I'd like to retire soon. That'll be my happy time. No more troubles, no more worries. But that's another day. Right now, I have to watch for hot spots. And at the moment, my hottest one is Jake Romer's poker game.
You mean Caldwell?
Romer holds a lot of his paper. Romer plays a legal game, but it's dirty. Smells like the kind of dirt that makes me know I'll need help. Caldwell's got 3 friends with him. I want a deputy, Longley. I'd like to have your gun on my side for a while.
I go it alone, Marshal.
You rotten, crawling snake, I'm gonna kill you.
I don't scare, mister. I can't help it if you run out of money and can't afford to call my hand. Your credit's no good.
You've pulled your last freeze out, Romer. My hand was better than yours, and you know it. Now get up. I said get up!
Take it slow, Caldwell. Don't force it. Romer's within the law if he wants to play it that way.
Of course I am. I saw him, then raised him with my hard cash. He can't meet my raise.
Back off it, Caldwell.
I got a lot of help, Marshal. Who have you got?
Nobody, Mr. Caldwell. I go alone.
And it's up to you to back off. This is my play. Romer deserves to die. You don't. So stay out.
Caldwell.
The Marshal's not exactly going it alone. He's got a piece of metal backing him up. No, it's not gunmetal. It's a lot more powerful than a gun. I'm talking about that badge he's wearing.
All right, Longley. Wait outside. You're a mighty lucky man, Romy. You almost died tonight.
Mr. Brown's a law enforcement officer doing his duty, protecting the peace. Thank you, Mr. Brown.
Don't thank him. Thank that piece of metal he's wearing. Well, he busted me again. I'll pay you back as soon as I can.
General delivery, San Antonio. You're not as busted as you could be. You almost murdered a man tonight.
I got a few night rounds to make. Think about taking that deputy's job, will you?
Oh, bartender! If any of these gentlemen happen to be a little short of money till they draw their wages, I'll stand their credit. The first drink's on Jake Romer.
What do you want, Longley?
A few words with you.
All right, boys. We'll do it in the morning like we planned.
Do what?
We got a couple of things to take care of before we ride out.
You know, besides the $6,000 you deposited in the Stockmen's Association, I imagine there's a lot of other money there, too.
You know, I don't think I like what you're suggesting.
I don't either. I'll take that gold star now.
All right. I said you could have it. What's the matter? You need security for the money?
No. Security for the man.
Closed.
I want to see the marshal.
Oh, come in, Longley.
A lot of money in that, huh?
Who is he, Marshal?
Name's Bill Longley. It's a friend of mine. Oh, these two men are Phelps and Ames, Stockmen's Association guards.
Your question's all center, Longley. Interest in that safe just naturally makes Ames and me a little jittery.
About that deputy job, I think I'll take it.
Why the change of heart?
Well, come daylight, you might need one. Besides, I'd like to see you make that retirement.
Well, now, I appreciate that, Longley. Any other reason?
Just a hunch.
Maybe you need Longley's help, Marshal. We don't. And don't worry about that safe. We'll take care of it.
I'll see you in the morning.
Wait a minute, I'll go along with you. It's almost daylight. Well, I'll buy the coffee if you sit out the rest of my night shift with me.
That's a deal.
Good night, boys.
Open up. Marshal Brown sent me over. You know me, I'm Jim Caldwell. I left some money here on deposit. Well, I have to leave in a hurry and I want to draw it out. $6,000. Look. Here's the receipt. Marshal Brown says it's all right.
Marshal Brown ain't running the Stockmen's Association.
There's no withdrawals except during business hours. Cashier has to certify that your deposit's clear of claims.
You agreed to that when you put your money in here.
Things have been changed since then. Open it up.
Combination's been changed.
How about you? Well, maybe he wants to be a dead hero, but I don't.
Somebody get the doctor, quick. One of the guards is pretty badly shot up. The other one's just slugged.
What about the money?
It's gone.
Over $100,000 and all you can say is it's gone?
Well, what do you want me to say? All right, every man that can ride, be ready to go in 10 minutes. Get going.
Who's responsible for this thing?
I think I know.
Who?
Caldwell, the man you sandbagged out of his money last night. Must have gone a little loco.
I hope they bring him in dead.
I'd go if I were you, Romer. He's the one I hit in town. Name's Harlow. You've got it on an IOU he gave you day before yesterday. Well, that's one you won't collect. The other three must have cleared out and left him to hold us up as long as he could.
Yeah, they dismounted here, then mounted up again. One horse went west, one east, and the other one went straight ahead.
They probably split the money.
Maybe not. It's down to 3 shares now instead of 4. One man could wind up with all of it.
Yeah. Caldwell could hold on to the cash, use the other two to confuse things, then stay on the best trail himself.
To where? There's nothing that way but more mountains and then the desert.
If they get to that desert and cross it, they're gone.
All right. We'll split up 3 ways, same as they did. Circle wide and back. Meet by sundown where the desert starts. Let's go. We'll take the middle trail.
Marshal, there's one thing I want to know. Maybe you know all about this man, but I don't. Are you prepared to take full responsibility, just in case it turns out that he's leading us on a wild goose chase, so those other people can get away?
Tell you what you do, Romer. You ride with us. That way you can keep your eye on me.
It's exactly what I intend to do.
Stopped here to rest. Horse is going lame.
Well, he had a good long view from here. Probably watched us while we were trailing him. He's been through this business before, you can bet on that.
He's posse-wise, all right.
Then he's circling back.
That's what he wants us to think, anyway.
Well, now you're a mind reader, too, eh?
Just making a guess.
Like he guesses when he plays poker. You figure if we keep heading north, we'll cut his trail farther on?
If I was him, I'd ride north.
Coming, Mr. Romer?
Stepped off here into the sand. He's carrying a load, made his boot heel sink in.
Gets across that range, the desert is straight downhill. It's about 3 hours till sundown. Here's your wallet.
Take a look at him.
He's bleeding pretty badly.
Oh, I can ride. Be all right here. You go on. Get on after him.
Let's go. Caldwell's mind, all right. There's a water hole down there. Maybe he's there already. As soon as it's dark, they'll head out across the desert. Plenty of water, no need to travel fast. There's no telling where the rest of our people are, or when they'll show up. What do you think?
I think we better do everything we're going to do while it's still daylight.
I don't want to have to kill you, but you're not taking me in.
Throw down that rifle.
Not a chance.
What about that gold star?
Hold it, Caldwell.
Looks like we've ridden our last posse together, Longley.
Looks like it. I'm sorry.
I didn't mean it to be this way.
I know it.
I guess I kind of went berserk.
I know that, too. Better give me the rifle.
Get out, Longley!
I told you. I always pay my debts.
You see anything of Mr. Romer? We had to leave him a few miles back.
When we found him, he was dead.
Well, he had some property on him.
If you mean those IOUs, he didn't have them with him when we got to where he was. Just an old empty pocketbook.
Well, they wouldn't be much use to him now, anyway.
Wonder who he was.
Looks like we'll never know.
Probably just as well.
Probably just as well.
hands up, mister. Way up.
Mighty big gun for such a small boy.
Over here. Move! Help him!
You can put that rifle down.
My girl. Take care of my girl.
I will.
Help him! You gotta help him, mister!
I wish I could. He tell you who did it? What's your name?
Tovers. Hank Tovers.
Hank?
It's for Henrietta. Pa said I was too good for... I ain't gonna cry. Crying's for women.
We need a shovel.
Look like his horse?
Now, it's hard to say. It was dark. But he come this way. Tracks are plain enough.
Be careful of that horse. He doesn't like strangers. You're mighty fast with that gun.
You better be fast with some answers, mister. Who are you? What's your business here?
I'm Bill Longley. My business, that's something else again. Right now, I'm on my way to Red Creek to see a friend.
You don't fit the description, George. This is George Brandon, the express agent in Red Creek. He's feeling kind of touchy this morning. He got held up last night. Fella took more than $7,000.
Come on me sudden, just before closing up. Didn't have no more chance than a cat in a kettle.
Fast gun like you?
Whole thing happened just too quick, that's all.
Sure, he pegged him as a mountain man. Probably in his mid-40s. Rough-dressed. Prospector, more than likely down on his luck. You seen anybody to answer that?
Right over here. You won't need that fast gun. He's dead. Can't fight the law, honey.
Yeah, that's him. That's him, all right.
You're lying. You're lying. It weren't I, it weren't. I wasn't no thief. He never stole nothing.
Only $7,000. That's why he's dead.
You're the one. You killed him.
Easy now.
You didn't say anything about using your gun.
Well, it was dark. I didn't think I hit him. But it was him, all right. You'll find the money around here somewhere. You're gonna tell me where that money's hid.
Leave her alone.
You talk. I'll shake it out of you. You...
I said leave her alone.
George, you want to draw on the Texan? There ain't many Bill Longleys around. Bill, you reckon she'll talk to me?
Give her a chance to cry. I'll bring her in. You can question her later.
Seems proper to me.
Now, look, Dave.
And it seems proper to you, too. Now, come on.
You think Pa done it?
You think he did? That's all that matters. We commend them to you and your infinite mercy from now until time everlasting. Amen.
That would have pleased Pa for sure. Nicest praying words I ever heard. Didn't hardly understand them all.
Most people don't. Well, we've got a lot to do before we go to town.
Pa never took me into town.
Well, I promised the sheriff, remember?
I ain't gonna sit in no jail like a goose in a pan.
Who said anything about jail? I want you to stay with a friend of mine, Mrs. Corbin.
Female woman?
That's the usual kind.
I ain't going in. Ain't gonna be no female. Pa never had no use for females.
Where do you think he found you? Under a cactus? Let me tell you about Mrs. Corbin. 2 years ago, when she came out here, her wagon train was attacked by Apaches. She lost her husband.
Lots of women lost their men out here.
She lost her daughter, too. Now, you'd like to prove they were wrong about your father, wouldn't you?
Yes.
You want me to help you, don't you? Well, then let's get cleaned up and head for town.
Cleaned up?
Yeah, you have any other clothes? Well, you can wash those out and take a bath.
A bath? Pa never made me bath myself.
Well, Pa never took you to town, either.
Pa said bathing were dangerous. Said it'd give you the rheumatiz.
Your Pa was...
Don't you say nothing about him. Nothing.
You can either take a bath and ride into town with me, or not take a bath and stay here by yourself. Well, guess I'm going to ride into town alone.
Mister, I'll bath.
Just a minute. If a lady's going to take a bath, I'm entitled to a little privacy. I'll wait over there.
Mr. Bill, you there?
I'm here.
Been so quiet like.
I was just thinking. You got any kin, Hank?
No.
Well, did you lose your mother?
Reckon she lost me. Went off with some fellow and I, too. She wasn't no good.
Well, you got any other kin?
Not as I know. Pa used to say it was just us two. You got any kin?
No one close.
No wife or nothing?
My wife died while I was gone to the war.
When we're done in town, what are you heading for?
Oh, anywhere. No place special.
I got no place special neither. Guess that makes it easy for you.
Easy?
What you promised Pa. Take care of me. We can just ride no place special together.
Sure, I feel sorry for the kid, too. I don't mean to do her no harm. I just say we got to think about the town.
It seems to me she can't hurt us none.
Not us. Not you and me, Dave. But what about the kids? You give them one that's wild and mean and ornery, and you know how fast the rest will catch on.
What do you want us to do?
Send her to Tucson, to the school there. They know how to handle the wild ones. I even seen them tame Apaches. Of course, that's providing Longley brings her in.
Well, why wouldn't he?
7,000 good reasons, Dave, all of them dollars. You know, you put a lot of trust in that fella.
Guess word's been spread around town already.
Studying me like I was some kind of wild critter.
You wait here. They won't bother you.
You're the law, Dave, but we got some rights. We got the right to keep this town clean and decent. Now, what do you say? You gonna let her stay? No place for her in this town. Where would she stay? Now, come on, Dave. What do you say?
Well,
Bess.
it's good to see you, Bill.
My, you're looking just fine.
Thank you.
I've, got a little surprise for you.
The girl. You want me to take her in?
Yes.
You should have known. I can't.
But she needs help, Bess.
Not me. Find somebody else. I'm sorry.
So am I.
You think it over, you'll see.
We ain't got no place in this town for a kid like that. Sure, it's easy enough for Longley to talk. He rides into town, leaves her here, and rides out again. But we're the ones that gotta live with the kid. And I tell you, she's bad. She's got the kind of badness in the blood that...
Well, nothing personal. We were just discussing. I ain't looking to fight.
I don't want to draw on you. I got no cause. Don't give me any.
You're going to take her.
Bill.
You heard him. You saw what happened. You know what it is to be lonely. Now take her.
Please eat something. You've got to eat. I didn't mean to be unkind. You've got to believe me. People can't always do what they want.
You don't want me. You don't want me, and I don't want you.
It's not that at all. Bill may have told you I had a little girl. 2 years ago, the Indians...
He told me.
Oh, 2 years. Just begun to get easier. Not much, but a little.
You ain't the only one lost somebody.
Can't you understand? Every time you'd walk into a room, every time I'd look at you, every time you'd talk or laugh, I'm sorry.
Got no reason to worry. I ain't staying here. I never intended to be with you.
What will you do? You're all alone.
Ain't never alone till somebody wants you.
Where will you go?
Mr. Bill.
You talked to her. That's why I brought her in. But I don't think she can tell you anything. She doesn't know.
You mean her pa never told her about the money?
Well, he was almost dead when he got there.
Oh, Jim and Huntley, $7,000, that's a lot of money to lose. Brandon's going to take that mighty hard.
You'd think it was his.
Well, he feels a responsibility for it, the way he took out after Tover's last night.
He rode after Tover's last night?
Yeah, for a couple hours, and he lost him in the dark. He never knew that he'd put a slug in him, though.
That's what he says. That makes Brandon a pretty fair shot in the dark that way, with Tover's riding away from him.
Bill, there's no use of running around Red Rock Canyon. Now, you got something to say? Say it right out.
What do you know about Brandon?
Well, he's been here about 4 years. Talks kind of big sometimes. Sometimes he's kind of hateful. But he never has been in no trouble. Why?
Just asking, that's all. Guess I'll look in on the girl. I'll bring her by tomorrow.
Hey, Bill. You aiming to leave that little girl over with Bess Corbin?
Well, I hope to. I think they'd be good for each other.
What do you know about Bess?
Well, I grew up with her husband. I rode 3 years in the war with Jeff. Why?
Just asking, that's all.
trust anybody except Brandon. He's too good a shot. Don't worry, next time I'll be watching.
Where's Hank?
Gone to bed. I thought she needed some sleep.
I didn't mean to be rough.
I understand. It's no use. I can't keep her, Bill.
Bess, I never had a brother. But you know how I felt about Jeff.
I know.
Did he ever tell you what he wrote to me when you started out here? He said, Bill, if I don't make it, take care of Bess.
He told me.
Her father said the same thing to me today when he was dying. He said, take care of my little girl.
I can't. I'm going away. I'm going to San Francisco. I'm going to be married. I know that never occurred to you. But 2 years. I can't live in the past. How many nights can you cry yourself to sleep? And how many days go by without knowing one from the other? I'm a woman. I'm flesh and blood. I'm alive. I don't want to be alone anymore.
When are you going?
In a week or two. As soon as he receives money from the East. An inheritance.
Well, can't you tell him about the girl?
I can't.
But why not? What's his name?
George Brandon. You don't like him, I know. But you wouldn't have liked anyone. No one could ever be as good as Jeff.
Brandon isn't.
Come on, Hank.
I offered to fix it over. I tried to help.
You didn't try hard enough, Bess. Seems to me you ought to wear that gun. Or do you save it for outside in the dark like last night?
I wasn't out last night, except for supper.
Time enough. You want to talk a little business?
Business?
Yeah, I'll settle for the reward. That's 10%, isn't it?
10%.
And no questions asked?
No questions asked.
That's what I thought.
You must know about the money. He must have talked before he died, or else the kid did.
No questions, remember?
You coming back?
10%, that's $700. I don't pick that up every day of the week. I'll bring the girl. That's a good way to get yourself killed.
And I've been watching. I knew you'd come back for me. I seen you go in there. What business you got with Mr. Brandon?
That depends on where he got his wedding money.
You ain't gonna leave me no more.
Get Mrs. Corbin, hurry. Go on, it's for you, hurry.
that's all. And don't turn. Toss your gun out and be careful. I could learn to shoot a man in the back. Now, come on out of there.
Bess Corbin's gonna feel real bad when she hears you were gonna ride out alone.
She ain't gonna hear, and I don't have to ride. Not now. You fix things pretty good, Mr. Longley. Making threats like that in front of witnesses. They find you dead, they're gonna ask no questions.
George!
Now, you get out of here, Bess.
He's doing the talking. Before you go, take a look in that haystack.
There ain't nothing around there.
You call $7,000 nothing?
How did you know?
When a man's riding away from you, it's pretty hard to put a bullet in his belly.
You killed him.
You followed him out of the express office after the robbery, didn't you?
Didn't follow him, we met.
You're lying.
He was in on it. We worked the whole thing out together, the whole thing.
All but the end.
He tried to welch on me. He didn't want to even split even. He tried to welch on me.
Never, you liar!
Why don't we go home now? Please.
He killed my Pa. Pa were bad, but he were good to me. He were always good to me. I ain't got nobody now.
No. You have me.
Not now. She doesn't want you to see her crying.
I know. You're leaving.
If I stay any longer, I'll have to pay taxes. Before I go, you were wrong about something. I'd like to see you get married again. If you find a man that you really love.
That the two of us love.
Is she in there?
Hank? Come on out and say goodbye.
Henrietta!
Just don't laugh, that's all. Don't laugh.
May I have this dance?
How do?
do? I'm looking for Mr. and Mrs. Julian Dowd of Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, yes, sir. Well, sir, they haven't come in yet, but we expect them on the next train.
Good. I'll be needing a room. Name's Longley.
Yes, sir. Livery stable's 1 block down. Coldest drinks in town in there.
That I can use.
Tug, put that black hat down there. Does it spell anything to you?
No, the black hat don't mean anything, but I'll tell you. Someday I'm going to get me that Texan 100.
You better quit while you're ahead, Tug. Seems like you're still carrying that lead medal he gave you in Laredo.
This far west, and you insist on bringing hats.
This far west, you insist on bringing me.
Let's forget it. But I must say, I don't think too much of your Uncle Henry's railroad.
And I don't imagine Uncle Henry thinks too much of you either, Julian. Of course, now, he didn't go to Princeton.
Mr. and Mrs. Dowd?
Mr. and Mrs. Julian Dowd of the Marion Hunt Club, Dowd.
Stop being an idiot, Anne. You got my wire?
Yes, sir. Everything's all ready, Mr. Dowd. I took the liberty of sending up a tub for you. The hot water will be right up. I thought you'd like to clean up after your trip.
I sure would.
Right after I have my bath. Ladies first, remember?
Do I ever get a chance to forget? Your money, your uncle, your stock farm.
And your wild horses. Whatever makes you think that you could catch one?
Don't worry, I'll catch some. I'll prove it to you.
I think you're trying to prove something yourself. May I go up now? Thank you.
If you could manage it, I'd appreciate a little of your bath water for a shave.
Would you like it used or hot?
As usual, cold.
Coldest drinks in town. In there.
Thanks. Be all right for me to buy a drink all around?
Why not? Your money, our business. There you go. Drink up, boys.
My name's Julian Dowd.
Tug Swan. You, in town on business?
You might say that. Matter of fact, came out west to catch wild horses. Sound crazy?
Well,
I mean it. My wife and I grow horses on our stock farm back east. Heard a lot about these wild stallions. Thought maybe a new bloodline might help.
It didn't in his family.
Mr. Dowd, I'm Bill Longley. Can I have a word with you?
Sure, glad to.
I used to work for Henry Carson. He wrote and asked me if I'd give you a hand.
He's just the man to give somebody a hand. With a gun in it.
You don't mind, Mr. Dowd, I'd like to talk a little more privately.
Speak right up.
Sure, you're among friends.
I doubt that. You mind?
Like Tug says, we're all friends here. Speak right up.
Mr. Dowd, I'm only doing this as a favor to your Uncle Henry.
Not my uncle, my wife's.
You want me to go or don't you? Wild horses are no picnic.
I didn't come all the way out here to go on a picnic.
All right, then, let's forget it. I'll ask Ann to explain to Uncle Henry.
Ann, I don't think I like your manners.
You don't?
Well, if it wasn't for that gun on your hip...
Then what?
I feel it only fair to tell you that I was middleweight boxing champion at Princeton.
I'm glad to hear that. Goodbye.
Longley's always been a dirty fighter. Must have caught you off guard, huh?
He sure got something. You know him from before?
Yeah. Tug knew him. Took him 2 months to heal up his introduction.
You shut up. You know, someday somebody's going to put down enough chips for me to call that Longley's hen.
Door's open, Julian. Come on in.
Not Julian, it's Bill Longley.
Bill Longley, you old cowhand. Come on in. Oh.
It's been a long time. Say, you've really grown up.
Oh, you remember the pigtails.
I remember teaching you to ride Western saddle.
Oh, that wonderful summer vacation. Uncle Henry's ranch. You were my first schoolgirl crush.
Well, you should have told me. I just got a letter from your Uncle Henry. He wanted me to go along on a trip, but I just met your husband.
Oh, well, that would make a difference, yes.
It did. I'm not going.
Oh, yes, you are. You don't think I'm going out chasing wild horses with Julian in command, do you? Oh, no.
Well, I hope you left me enough water for a shave. Great. May I ask what the devil you're doing in my wife's room?
Yeah, you could ask. Well, I'll say goodbye, and good luck on the trip.
Oh, no, you don't. You're coming. Well, you wouldn't want to disappoint Uncle Henry, would you?
No, I wouldn't want to disappoint him. I'll stop by in the morning anyway.
What is this?
Anything you'd like to make of it. Oh, I knew Bill Longley when I was a child on my uncle's ranch in Texas.
Texas. So now you're going for these outdoor boys.
I don't go for boys. I go for men.
Message received. Thanks.
You know, an Easterner like him's bound to have money on him.
We should have found out.
Well, here's our chance.
I would like to buy another drink.
No, this is on me. Ed.
Thanks. I need it.
You look to me like a man that's got wife trouble.
You might call it that. You could also call it tall and handsome and from south of the Red River.
So you made up your mind that you don't like him either, huh?
Now, wait. I'm not going for table stakes. I guess I'm a bit soft in your books, but I have a little idea that might interest you.
Mm-hmm.
We're leaving for Paint Canyon in the morning. Suppose you boys staged a holdup. A fake holdup.
A fake holdup?
That's right. And when I come out shooting, drive you off, my wife believes it.
Oh, yeah. Longley be there?
Probably.
You don't mind if we rough him up a little, do you?
Why should I mind?
How much will you pay us?
$200 to start. 3 more on delivery, be fair enough. Fair enough?
Fair enough, if Longley's there. We'll set up for you at Paint Canyon about morning after tomorrow, all right?
You've got a deal.
Did you see that money belt on?
I didn't miss it. Looks like the blue chips are down.
What are we playing for?
Bill Longley.
She's a little frisky, Mr. Dowd, but the best mare in the stable.
Don't worry, I can handle her. Wish I could handle my wife half as well.
I was lucky to get your Huelo there. He's not only the best cook in these parts, plays a mighty pretty guitar.
Good food, good music. What more could you want?
Careful, Huelo. My husband had that sent all the way from France.
Si, senora. My guitar come all the way from Spain.
Good morning. Oh, I see you brought your bedroll.
Man's best friend never traveled without it.
That means you're going with us.
Well, I thought it over. I don't think it's such a good idea.
Hi. Before anything else, I want to say I'm awfully sorry about yesterday. It's all my fault. But I'm sure glad my acting like an idiot didn't stop you from coming with us.
You are coming, aren't you, Bill? Now, we need you.
I'll go.
Good place to camp. Water for the stock. There's your herd right over there. Look at that stallion.
Looks like they're making camp. We'll cut up through the arroyo and wait for them at Paint Canyon.
You sure you can wait that long, Tug?
Paint Canyon.
Brandy, Bill?
No, thanks. Not this high up in the hills. It hits you too quick.
Dinner was wonderful, Waylo. How about a little music for dessert?
Seguramente, señora.
Suppose anybody'd mind if I went to bed.
Well, guess I'll check the horses.
Bill, I want to talk to you.
Picked kind of a bad time, didn't you?
Why? I'm a big girl now.
And a married one.
Married to a jealous little boy who rides to the hounds on Sunday.
Nothing wrong with riding to the hounds if you like it.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with marrying me for my money either, huh?
I don't think that's why he married you.
Bill, I told you. I've never forgotten that summer in Texas. You were the first real man I ever met. Maybe the only one.
Julian's not so bad. Might do better if you gave him a chance.
He's had plenty of chances.
Maybe not the right one. Come on, you better get some sleep.
Bill.
Let's call it a day.
Just out for a walk. Is that it?
That's it.
With your old chum Longley.
If that's your description of him. But I'll tell you one thing. Bill Longley's decent, and he's a real man.
Meaning I'm neither.
Take it any way you like.
If you're such a man, why don't you do something to prove it?
I will.
Oh, we do a lot of wrong things in this country, but we don't beat up women.
What am I going to do?
I don't know, but get some sleep. Maybe it'll help.
I don't think he's hurt bad, honey. Give me a hand.
How is he?
It's not serious. Sleeping.
See, you can't always judge a man until the big one comes along.
I was really amazed the way he jumped right in there.
Well, courage is where you find it. Sometimes you can get real surprised.
I was. And you know, Bill, now that I saw it tonight with my own eyes, I guess I'll have to believe it from now on.
I would. Well, we'll see how he shapes up in the morning. You might get that stallion yet.
Good night.
Good night.
And Bill, thanks for everything.
me?
Sure sounds like it. I came to pay you the rest of what I owe you.
Where's Longley?
Back at camp. I came alone. Deal's off. Just take your money and forget it. No work.
Longley's part of the deal.
No, just forget the whole thing, Tug.
That's fine. Just drop it.
Oh. So it's a real holdup.
Hey, the gun belt, too. Yeah, I don't go in much for play acting.
Can I go now?
I don't think so. You talk too much. And I don't mind shooting pigeons.
Farther over! Farther! Get him from the side!
Right. Keep him busy. I'm going to try to get behind him.
Hey, Tug! I'm over here!
He deliberately stepped out in the open to draw his fire and warn me. Thanks.
I knew you didn't see him going around behind you.
Fine thing. Where have you two been?
I was out for a little ride.
That's right.
Come down from there and let me look at your head.
He's back.
Let's go.
Won't be much longer now. We ought to reach Clay Springs in 2-3 hours. You want I should put up the blinds? You might get a little air.
The air would be nice, Ampado, but the dust.
You're right. You gonna eat something now?
Oh, no. No, Jody, no.
But you gotta eat, the doctor said.
No, please. Please.
Takes a woman to teach a man manners. Helps. I don't believe we've introduced ourselves proper. The name is Samet.
I'm Bill Longley.
We're Mr. and Mrs.
I guess that. Say, you make real good fried chicken.
Well, not me, senor. My husband.
She's been feeling poor. Only got a week to go.
This is real good. Looks like she taught you something besides manners.
Everything except not to ask questions.
Please, Jody,
Oh, I don't mean no harm. I was just wondering, that's all. You left your horse at the relay station.
Well, I'll pick him up on the way back.
Mighty fine animal, all right.
Sure is.
Then, excuse me, but how come you're riding the stage?
Well, I guess it's the time of the year.
This time of year, it is hard to be alone.
Well, sure. That's why we're going home. This time of year, folks should be together.
You got folks in Clay Springs?
We got my pa.
But we have not seen him since we were married.
Gonna give him a coming home present. Gonna name the boy for him.
Oh, it's gonna be a boy.
Well, sure. It's gotta be a boy. I'm gonna teach him how to ride and rope, hunt, fish. I'm gonna show him how to find his way in the desert, how to make camp in the mountains. Gonna see that he gets some book learning, too. I'm gonna be pure busy.
It's too far.
Guns riding on the inside.
Well, that's one that won't.
Where'd it happen?
Just on the other side of the bridge.
Nobody riding shotgun?
Oh, he got drunk. I had to leave him in Tucson. That's rough on the company, losing a passenger. Worse on her, I guess. That's his wife. His name's Longley. He was a lot of help to us.
Well, you got troubles. 2 ways.
If I could get her to a hotel and then talk to the law.
There ain't no law here. Ain't no hotel neither. Jody Samet's wife. Where's Jody?
He's outside. He's dead.
No. No, Jody. No, Jody, please. Jody.
She needs a drink. Vince.
You heard the lady.
Hold it, Matt.
The bar's closed.
Thanks.
Mr. Samet. Senor.
You Longley?
That's right.
I'm Jody's pa. I'm beholden for your bringing him in.
This is Jody's wife.
I'll buy her passage in the morning stage. No place in this town for her.
You can't do that. You can see how she is.
I see how she is. Leave her alone, Doc.
But Jim...
She's no patient of yours.
I thought I knowed every kind of man there was. You got a place with me, dearie. I got a room.
You had a room. You don't work here anymore.
Be my pleasure to put the girl up.
Matt, I'm warning you.
Why? Ain't nothing you can take from me. You took it all, Jim.
Maybe you need another lesson.
Maybe you're the wrong teacher.
Jeff. See to the boy.
You run this place?
This place, the bank, the Cattlemen's Association, you name it, Big Jim Samet runs it.
Mister, you charge yourself off a big hunk.
Let's see if we can get her settled.
Sure.
Sure, I'll get my things.
Just ain't no way to stop the bleeding.
Less than we get a doctor.
How you figure to get a doctor? Clay Springs is the only place in 30 miles. And that stage must have gone right in there. Ross, we can't.
Who says?
This is it. We're here.
Maria.
We better get her inside.
Far end. Not very fancy, but it's clean. I wish it was more. It's all I got. Wasn't much left after they burned down the house.
Somebody burned your house down?
Same night they run my sheep off a cliff. 500 head.
Who'd do that, Matt?
Well, I couldn't say exactly who did it. But I could tell you who told me this was cattle country and warned me not to run no more sheep.
Jim Samet? Big Jim?
You said it. I didn't. I never had no proof.
It must have been the ride. Her pain has just come on. Well, I'm no good at this. She's gonna need the doc.
She won't get him unless Samet says so. Doc won't cut his nails unless Big Jim tells him.
He'll tell him.
Sit down, Jeff. Don't recollect saying you would come in here.
I don't recollect asking. She needs a doctor, Mr. Samet.
Lots of doctors in Tucson.
She needs one now. The pains have started.
Should have thought of that before she came up here.
Mr. Samet, she's Jody's wife.
Don't make her nothing to me. I never said yes to it. I could have given the boy? Anything he wanted. Anything.
He wanted her.
A servant. Broom wrangler. Cheap little sweep-up.
With a pretty fair education.
You could buy them with a dozen in Tucson. Just like her. No family, nothing. Mission raised. She must have figured she hit the mother load. She didn't fool me. I saw the way she kept looking at Jody. She knew I'd never come to it, so she took him away. Fandangled him with her female tricks.
You call being in love that much a trick?
She wasn't good enough.
For him or you?
He'd be alive if she hadn't taken him away.
Seems to me if there's blood on anybody's hands, you're the one that ought to start washing.
I'm gonna take the doctor to her.
If I have to do it under a gun.
You try that, Longley. You go ahead and try. Get him.
Longley! He says come back. He's changed his mind.
All right.
Yeah, he's changed his mind about the doc. He doesn't want you to even try.
This time of the year, the night comes so soon. How you feeling? Now, you just hold on. It's gonna be all right. The doc will be getting here soon.
He will not come.
Why, sure he will.
No. I know this, senorita. This was meant to be.
Now, honey, that's no way to talk. Just because something was meant to be, well, that doesn't mean it's got to be bad. Why, I remember I got sick once. I was sick and flat broke, down and out, in Dodge. And this fella comes and he says to me, mind you, I'd never seen him before. But he turns to me and he says,
No, I can't.
Now, you hold on. Do you hear? You just hold on. You hold on. Matt, it's no good. I'm scared. Real scared. Like I'm the one that's being punished.
Stop it. I would have bet on Longley. He was so sure.
Matt, we can't wait. We can't wait any longer.
I'll try.
You'll have to take it slow for a while.
How'd I get here?
They brought you.
They?
I wasn't here. They dumped you outside the door.
Small act of mercy, huh?
A warning. Not to you, to me. Jim Samet doesn't want me to help the girl.
What do you want? Or do you do everything that Jim Samet tells you to do?
He gives the orders in this town.
You're a doctor.
I'm a human being.
You could be both. Right now, you're not much of either.
It's no use. I can't fight Jim Samet.
You can try.
I wouldn't be any good. I can't work scared. If anything went wrong...
All right. You wait here. I'll get you a license to practice. And, Doc, if you're not here when I get back, You're going to have two of us to worry about.
You all right?
I'm all right.
We waited. She needs the doc bad.
I'm going to get him.
Tiger! You owe the doctor for an office call. You owe me, too.
You talk big behind that gun, mister.
Take those belts off. All right, you two over there. Collect them, Matt. What's going on here? You keep it fair. You first.
Stop your jittering. Ain't nobody can point to us. We got our faces hid. Over there.
Well, he's changed his mind again about the doc. Any objections? That leaves it up to you. Hang on to those guns. How'd you ever get to be called Big Jim? I never met a smaller man in my life. Get out! Or a bigger fool. If that baby dies, you die too. It's your only chance to live. Did you know Jody was going to name that boy after you?
Don't want any kid of hers named after me. Get out.
You think she took Jody away, don't you? Well, you're wrong. You drove him away. You drove them both away.
That's a lie.
And you think she brought Jody back here because she wanted something from you. Well, you're wrong there, too. He's the one that wanted to come back. He had some notion that baby just had to be born here. You know what he said to me on the stage? This time of the year, folks should be together. Now, I promised Marie I'd bring the doctor.
You're welcome to try.
And I told the doctor I'd bring you. Seems he needs your personal permission.
And if I won't give in?
Then he won't need it. You'll be dead.
You hold the cards. I have no gun.
You had 3 of them. Now, let's go. Tell her the doctor's on his way. Well, he's waiting. Let's move.
I have to wait. I promise. Don't you understand?
You're a doctor, ain't you?
I can't leave now.
You ain't got no say. Took a big chance coming here. Wouldn't have done it, didn't he need you?
Come on. I could tell you how to stop the bleeding.
Tried to stop it. Chaw tobacco. Didn't do hardly no good at all. You got to dig that slug out of him.
What are you doing? I'll need a probe. If the bullet's deep, I'll need a probe.
Leave him be. We're going out there. You make a sound, you'll never make another.
Stop! I told you to wait.
We need him, mister.
So do we.
Looks like we got possession.
You give the orders in this town.
It's up to the doc.
You're going with us.
Says who?
Tell him, Doc.
I'm sorry. Well, it's an emergency. Fellow might bleed to death. He's got a bullet in it. Shut up. Well, I don't want him to think...
Shut up! I was on that stage this afternoon when 3 men tried to hold it up. I put a bullet in one of them.
You got any proof? You see any faces?
I saw a sorrel horse with a white blaze.
That ain't no kind of proof. Won't stand up in court.
You're the ones. You killed the boy. Stand back. You're the ones.
It wasn't us. It was Drago. Drago done it. Stand back! You hear?
You saved my life.
If you don't tell anyone, I won't either.
Even men like that, you hate to see it.
You've got a job to do, Doc.
You'd better get out there. Figure we ought to be there, too.
You give the orders in this town.
Your eyes, your mouth, no question about it. Looks like we got us another big Jim.
Don't want another big Jim. Could a lot more use a little Jim. A little Jim who's going to do big things.
He's got a fair start.
Now then, the vital statistics. Saves a lot of argument if we put them all down. Name?
James Felipe, for all his grandfathers.
Time of birth? Well, I guess midnight's close enough. Date? What's the date?
December 25th.
Thanks for your help.
Don't you do any of your own fighting? Why didn't you pitch in? Where's your gun? Sorry, Reverend.
Now look here, Reverend Kilgore. Your province is man's immortal soul. Mine is his mortal body. I'm not telling you your soul ain't fit to travel. I'm telling you your leg ain't.
But if that church isn't started in the next week, there won't be any church.
Minister of the Lord. Worst patient I ever had.
It's God's will that I go there, and now.
And I say it's by God's grace I'm here to keep you from doing anything so foolish.
Doc, you get around a lot. You ever seen a man who's trained his horse to come to him when he makes a crow call?
No, I never. Come to think of it, saw a fella do that in Phillipsburg a week ago. His horse backed away from the tie rail across the street, come trotting over to him as pretty as you please.
Phillipsburg, huh? Isn't that the town where they shoot preachers?
Yeah, seems to be a local custom.
I had a favorite uncle that was a school teacher and a minister of the Lord. He was very strong. He could wrestle 4 men at a time. But he lost out to a 44 slug in the back. It makes me bristle every time I hear of someone shooting ministers.
Kind of unusual, bushwhacking Parsons.
Oh, not if he was heading for Phillipsburg. One got himself killed there just last month. Another was chased out of town about 2 weeks ago.
Why is Phillipsburg so tough on preachers?
I wouldn't know.
Aren't you curious?
I'm a married man, Mr. Longley. That kind of curiosity is a luxury that only a single man should indulge in.
What about this?
Don't wipe all the shine off, son. Besides, Phillipsburg's outside of my jurisdiction. Let's pay a little attention to our Junction City Museum of Art and Culture. See any friends? Or enemies?
Names don't mean anything. I have to see some pictures. I didn't get a good look at the fella that got away.
Here's a man out there in the bookboard. $100.
Still not curious?
Nope. Not about Phillipsburg.
Well, Sheriff, thanks for the help. I'll be back later to collect that $100.
You're a fine-looking reverend.
Thank you.
Except for one thing.
What?
That?
Oh, that. Well, I'd feel naked without it. I mean, I wouldn't use it. It's just that it feels comfortable. That's the truth.
Why don't you try this instead?
Well, it's not the same thing, Reverend.
It may give you a different kind of strength.
Take care, Reverend.
I'll pray for God to ride with you.
I'll be very happy to have his company. But I think I'll ride the back trails just the same. Goodbye.
What's your pleasure?
Sarsaparilla, please.
I think I got a bottle. It's an old one.
How did he get in here?
I don't know.
Curly said he put him out of commission.
Yeah, I know. That's what he said.
I wonder if you could tell me where I could find one of the church committee. Henry Anderson, Jeremiah Potter, K.T. Clayton.
If I were you, I'd take my drink, Rev, and look for them right now.
It was a dusty ride. I want to enjoy this quietly.
This is Mr. Phillips' saloon, Reverend. You ain't going to find the atmosphere exactly congenial.
Well, you let me decide that.
Go get him.
Mr. Phillips wants to see you.
If that's Mr. Phillips, I believe he's looking at me right now.
He wants to see you at the poker table.
Oh, I don't play poker. If he wants a closer look, you tell him to come over here.
He says he don't play poker.
Is it customary for a minister to submit to the inspection of Mr. Phillips at the poker table?
He runs this town, Reverend.
Kilgore?
Reverend Kilgore. Have a sarsaparilla?
Haven't you heard it's kind of dangerous for a minister to come into this town?
Yes, but I go where I'm needed.
You're not needed here.
Well, let's let the Lord decide that.
In this town, I decide. Now get out of town.
I'm staying, Mr. Phillips.
Get out!
In my part of the country, only a coward draws on an unarmed man.
Don't butt in, boys. This is my part of the country. I own it, and I run it the way I please. And I'm sick of gutless wonders who stick their sanctified noses into my business. So maybe you understand this. Why don't you turn the other cheek, Reverend? Did you say a coward, Mr. Kilgore?
I follow the teachings of the man who said, love thy neighbor. He's also the man that ran the money changers out of the temple with his bare hands. And this seems like a good example.
You're going to your eternal award a lot sooner than you think.
The Lord will provide. Good night, gentlemen.
Your breakfast is on the house, Reverend.
Well, thank you.
You going to the church committee meeting?
I sure am.
Well, it's at Anderson's livery stable. Oh, I'm K.T. Clayton, the best man in the committee.
Well, I'm sure we'll have a fine church if you're as good a committeeman as you are a cook.
Take over, Judy.
Okay, Ma.
Well, come on, Reverend. And it ain't safe to drag your feet.
Yes.
I'm glad to hear the Lord sent us a minister with a powerful right arm.
I'm curious, Mr. Anderson. Why do they shoot ministers in Phillipsburg?
Because the men in this town got chicken soup in their veins instead of blood.
Reverend, this used to be a two-man town. Pete Phillips and Jim Sims hated each other. Kind of kept it balanced. But since Jim got killed, well, Pete's been trying to make this country around here into his private kingdom.
What happened to Sims' interests?
That's the point. He willed it to a church to be established here, figuring the church would unite the town against Phillips.
We couldn't get a minister to stay and accept the land in the church's name. They got scared off or killed off.
That's right.
Well, if you men weren't such spineless weaklings, you'd have strapped on a gun and we'd have had a church by now.
Who do I see about accepting the land for the church?
Well, that's Judge Hawks. His office is right down the street next to the saloon.
Oh, fine.
Use the back way. Pete Phillips has got an awful itch for that land, and he don't care how he scratches it.
You're Judge Hawks?
What can I do for you, Reverend?
You saw what happened in the Oriental Palace last night, yet you didn't do anything about it. Why?
I'm the judge here, not the sheriff. I don't go to work till after there's a shooting.
Oh. Well, who's the sheriff?
At the moment, the position is vacant. Now, what can I do for you, Reverend?
I'm here to accept the property Mr. Sims left to the church.
I suppose you're prepared to pay the taxes on the land.
No one said anything about taxes to me.
Reckon they didn't know about them, but they've been piling up ever since poor Jim got himself killed. Come to $4,068.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of land. I'm going to have to order it sold by the court if the taxes aren't paid by Friday.
Well, I didn't know church property was taxable.
The way I've ruled, Reverend, it ain't church property till the church pays the taxes and takes it over.
I imagine Mr. Phillips is happy about the way you ruled.
It's all legal.
You need the light. Maybe it'll make you see your duty better.
Why don't you save your fancy talk for your sermons, Reverend?
Well, Judge, goodbye. Just in case somebody's waiting outside for us, you go first.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Well, Judge, you can go to work now. I think there's been a shooting.
You fool! Get me to the doctor.
We can't possibly raise $4,000 by Friday.
1,000 maybe, but that won't do us any good.
Oh, what about the bank?
Phillips owns the bank.
Well, we can raise 1,000 at least, and maybe we can get the rest.
But where? Unless the Lord will provide, we're beaten.
Well, we have to have faith.
It isn't faith we need, it's money.
One of Phillips' gunslingers.
Yeah, he's practiced enough for you, Reverend.
Hey there! I'm the new Reverend. I'd like to invite you to the services.
Oh, now. Much obliged, Reverend.
Trying to get yourself shot?
The Lord will provide. I just wanted to get a good look at his face, and now I remember where I've seen it, and a lot of other faces around here, too. The Lord's going to help us raise that tax money.
Well, would you mind sharing the revelation with us?
Well, Phillips's gunslingers are valuable. They all got big prices on their heads. Why don't we round them up, take them to Junction City, and cash them in?
You think we could do it?
Phillips doesn't know it, but he's going to help us establish this church.
Well, bless his mean, shag-nasty black heart.
Well, how are we going to round him up?
Well, we'll have a church meeting tonight in the livery stable. We'll call it a fundraising meeting. Now, when Phillips hears about this, he'll send his gunfighters to get me. But instead, we'll get them.
And we're going to have a church. And I'm willing to contribute $100 if Mr. Powder will extend me a little credit for the groceries I need.
I'll do that, Katie.
And I'll see your 100 and raise you 25.
I picked up the $100 in Junction City, and I'll donate that.
And now, let's all sing that beloved old hymn number 99.
Now, most of you men have big voices when you're yelling at your mules. Well, let's hear how they are when you sing. There's a great day coming, a great day coming. There's a great day coming by and by. And the sinners shall be parted right and left. Are you ready for that day to come? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the judgment day? Are you ready? Are you ready for the judgment day?
There's a window on the far side. You can get a good shot at him from there.
He's as good as dead.
You better not miss him this time.
$1,000 has just been collected.
Hallelujah!
Are you ready? Are you ready for the judgment day? Ma! All right, go on. Keep going. Sing it again. There's a great day coming, a great day coming. There's a great day.
Hello, Curly.
Well, now, kind of changed your mind about me, didn't you? Yeah. How'd you like to be kissed by the man who's going to run the Sims Ranch, huh?
Well,
Crash right into the stable and bust up the meeting. You watch for your chance.
$162, everybody. Just the chorus. Bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves.
I've just collected another $1,000 personally.
Sing it again.
Bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves.
We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves,
Bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves.
Let's see how the church meeting's coming along. Wouldn't surprise me if something real tragic had to happen. Come on.
Bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves.
Sounds to me like a tragedy hasn't occurred yet.
It will. You can all go home now.
That's exactly what we're going to do. Mr. Phillips, there's something you ought to know. I don't think you're going to have much company for breakfast tomorrow morning. There's a great day
coming. There's a great day coming. There's a great day.
Reverend. I practically had to use my gun to get you away from the doctor.
Well, he just wanted to keep me there because I was the only man in town who could play chess.
You go in the front door, I'll go in the back way. And don't pass the time of day with the Reverend. Just shoot.
May I have the money, Reverend Kilgore?
I thought you were the Reverend Kilgore.
Appearances are deceiving, Judge. I thought you were an honest man. Sign this.
Maybe I better count the money first.
I'm running out of patience with you.
I'm not so sure this is legal.
It's legal, all right. You sign it.
There you are, Reverend.
Reverend.
I trailed you over here. I finally did get curious.
Get a doctor, will you?
I'm all right. Just knocked me down.
Bullet went all the way from Genesis to Proverbs, chapter 29, second verse.
All I can say is the Lord provided a special shield for you, Reverend.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Reverend Kilgore. Oh, I mean, Mr. Longley.
Hello, Judy.
You're not leaving us, are you?
Well, I can never tell whether I'm sorrier to leave or happier to get where I'm going. Kind of keeps me on the move.
Well, now that I know you're not a minister, but a real man, well, I was hoping that we could get acquainted on a different basis.
Judy, you're a very pretty girl, and that's a mighty inviting idea. I guess that's what's wrong with it.
Ornery-looking $20 gold pieces, huh? Yeah, let's see. I make it 1,234 by my tally. Does that check?
1236.
No, 1,234.
Well, you want to run them through again?
12:36. A momentous day. The first herd into Denver. Do you know what that really means, Mr. Longley?
I think so. At least what it's meant to us.
What's that?
100 days on the trail from the Panhandle to Denver. Had to find feed and water each day. Board the Arkansas in the Big Sandy and flood. Head off stampedes. Some of the trails went up to 4,000 feet, straight down. Rough all the way, Mr. Dickens.
True, but you brought them through, sir. You blazed the trail, and now I predict these gates will see a steady stream of Texas beef. Why, we'll have buyers pouring into Denver from all over. Railroads coming in, new railroads coming in, businesses springing up, buildings being built, people working, making money, and raring to spend it. And what's more, let me tell you...
You have that now, Mr. Dickens.
What's that?
My boys are raring to go. So if you'll sign the receipt, I can take it over to the people who bought the cattle. The boys can get their wages and go about the business of spending it.
Yes. I guess I have been a bit long-winded, haven't I?
Yes, sir. You sure have.
$12:36. All right, there you are.
Where do I take this?
Huh?
Well, the arrangements for the drive were made by the ranch owner down in Texas. I've never met the people who bought the cattle.
Oh, well, you've got a surprise in store for you. Yeah, you go down here until you hit the main street. In the corner of 6th Street, you'll see the Gay Palace. Upstairs is where you'll find the owner.
Thank you. I'll be back in a little while, boys.
Come in.
Yes? I'm Bill Longley. Mr. John Fitch of Texas hired me to trail boss your herd to Denver.
It wasn't John Fitch who arranged for that, Captain Longley. I was the one who requested you as trail boss. And it's my beef you've delivered, not the Colonel's here. Colonel Garson didn't agree with me when I said that if anyone could deliver a herd through to Denver, it would be you. But of course, he was wrong, and I was right.
I'm flattered by your confidence, ma'am.
But there was still another reason for my insisting upon you, Captain Longley.
Well, I'm not a captain anymore. The war's over, ma'am.
The real reason was so that we could meet again.
We've met before?
You're surprised that I could have changed so much. For the better, I hope.
I'm afraid you have the advantage of me.
Well, look at me. You remember me now?
No, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm afraid your memory has been dulled by the war, Captain, as well as your manners. Yes, I find you very dull indeed.
This is a signed receipt for your cattle. I'll take my money now.
Colonel Garson handles the money.
We don't open the cash box until late this evening.
I don't think you understand. The money came due when this receipt was signed.
I think his hearing has been dull, too. You'll get your money at 8 this evening, not before. Now, if you'll excuse us.
I'll take it now.
Careful, Colonel. It used to be said Captain Longley was a very dangerous man to provoke.
Some people don't stop until they find out.
Not me. I couldn't care less. Give him his money, Colonel. He's dirtying my carpet.
Downstairs. Tell the bartender the drinks are my pleasure. You lied to me, Gay. You told me you just wanted to meet him so that he could call you ma'am, as you used to call him sir. But that's not what you really wanted.
Wasn't it?
Don't play the great lady with me, Gay. You see, I do remember you before I started selecting your clothes. and taught you enough manners to pass in the company of ladies and gentlemen.
Why, Colonel, I do believe you're jealous.
Now, that cowboy's thinking of the stockyards? Yeah, maybe I am. Because after all I made of you, you're still unchanged.
Am I?
About him, you are. Now, we'll see about it. Here you are.
I think I'd better count this very carefully. To my surprise, I find it's all there, Colonel.
Say, mister, you ever seen anything like that before? Put your hands up and start walking. You just move in there nice and quiet and everything's going to be all right.
Now, wait a minute, boys. That money doesn't belong to me. It belongs to men who sweated long and hard for it.
In your side pocket, take it.
Denver can't be no different from Dodge or Abilene or Kansas City. You seen one, you seen them all.
I intend to find that out for myself.
You take my advice, sonny. When you get your pay, go straight on down to Wells Fargo and put it in their safe.
Is that what you gonna do, Pop?
Me? Nope.
That reminds me of the advice my old man used to give me. Do like I say, not like I do. Here he comes. Hey, Bill, where you been? We've been getting worried about you.
Everything go all right?
Just fine. Well, boys, here's what you've been waiting for.
Watch out, Denver. Here comes Chet Dawson, loaded for bear.
I want you boys to keep an eye on each other.
Hey, what's the matter, Bill? Ain't you coming?
Well, I'm a little beat.
Well, come on, Bill. You promised. Told us when we hired on you'd throw the biggest feed anyone ever saw if we got through.
That's right, I did. All right, we'll find a hotel, wash up, and let her rip.
Well, here it is, boys. The fanciest place in town.
That's for us, huh, Bill? Let's go.
It don't look like we're rigged proper for a place like this.
Don't you worry, Pop. Just leave every little thing to us.
It sure looks nice, but...
What do you say, Bill?
I say let's get a table. Sonny?
Are you looking for someone? Perhaps
I believe I'm looking for you. You are the maitre d', aren't you?
Yes.
We'd like a private room. Could you show us to it?
But...
Here we have a wine list with the menu, please.
Wow! Ain't this something?
See the light? Will you look at all these glasses?
Never seen so much writing on one page in my whole life. Got so much to say it runs over on the other side.
I don't know what I want, but I sure know what I don't want, and that's bacon, beans, and molasses.
Me either. I think we'll start with oysters on a half shell, a dozen each to begin with. And then we'll have some, and champagne. And then trout, sautéed Monet. And I think for an entree, we'll have roast duckling. And instruct your chef we'd like that, the orange. And it must be underdone. Do you have all of that?
Yes, monsieur.
Then quickly, please. Oh, and make sure the champagne is very well chilled.
Yes, monsieur. Immediately.
Thank you. Chet, close those drapes, will you?
Yes?
More, Chet?
Nope.
Thought you were going to drink this stuff all night like it was water.
Kind of sneaks up on you. Now, who's ready for a little action?
I reckon we all are.
How about you, Bill? You're left, the feller said.
No, you go ahead. I'll be in a little later.
I have taken the liberty to bring you some brandy, sir. Complimentary drink, monsieur?
From the house?
No, from me. To make up for my rudeness earlier. You know, one should never judge a man from his clothes. Monsieur is a man for whom such dinners must once have been the rule rather than the exception.
That was a long time ago.
C'est la vie. Everything changes.
Everything but good brandy. Well, here's to the memory of better days.
Why not to the hope of better days?
I'll drink to that.
You heard me right the first time, mister.
But your money was on the rail.
And the black come up 5 times running. 5 times,
boy. That seems to be the trouble.
The gentlemen have lost it
And
now.
they're unhappy about it. You know, when you play, you must expect to lose.
Not on no crooked game.
Throw 'em out. Take your hands off me, you filthy little...
Gentlemen! Gentlemen, all those guns go off, and what happens to my chandeliers and mirrors? What seems to be the trouble here anyway?
My men lost money at roulette. They claim the wheel is crooked.
Well, how ridiculous. And how ungallant of you to even repeat such a thing, sir. Return what they've lost. It's as simple as that. Are you satisfied now, Captain?
Yes. Take it, Chet. Now, if I can have the bill for dinner, I won't give you any more trouble.
I wouldn't hear of such a thing. No one who is dissatisfied pays here. It's the rule of the house.
I'm afraid I'll have to insist, ma'am. The dinner was absolutely delicious.
Well, in that case, as you wish. But I would suggest your men leave now. Play has been held up long enough. Colonel, I shall hold you responsible for their leaving safely. And if you will be kind enough to accompany me, your bill will be brought to you. Come in, Captain Longley.
I'm indebted to you for preventing what might have happened. But I don't want to dirty your carpets.
You're indebted to me for more than that, Captain Longley. The money I had returned to your men had been fairly lost. My roulette wheel is not crooked. But then it's a refreshing change for a Longley to be indebted to a Brewster.
Brewster?
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Well, there was a family by the name of Brewster that rented land on our plantation before the war.
Until you had them run off.
As I recall, Brewster...
Now, if you will think hard enough, you may remember there was a daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you finally do remember. Tell me, have I that much changed?
Beyond belief.
How gallant you can be when you choose to be captain.
Thank you. Now, if you'll tell me how much money my men lost, I'll try and return it to you.
You can't repay me with money, Captain Longley.
How then?
By coming back tomorrow evening to dine with me? Will you?
Be my pleasure.
Good evening, monsieur. Oh, it is you, monsieur. Who would have known? Magnifique.
Remember, you said clothes don't make the man.
It is not only the suit, sir. It's the elan with which you wear it.
Oh, thank you.
Mr. Brewster is waiting.
Come in.
Good evening.
Now you're the way I remembered you. I thought we'd have some champagne before going down to dinner. It's on the table. Will you pour it?
Of course.
There was a time when I dreamed of this. Shall we drink to dreams coming true?
Looks like yours already have.
Yes, doesn't it? Jenny Brewster. From a tenant farmer's tumble-down shack to this. And you're very much responsible.
I'm responsible?
Yes.
No, I can't figure you out. Yesterday when I came here, you were so different.
I was a fool. I thought because your face was so fresh in my mind, mine would be in yours. But how could it have been? You never even saw me. Not ever. Not all those times I used to hide outside your windows and watch you. Not even that time I came to you. You laughed at me. A silly little girl with a dirty face in a patched cotton dress, when you had all the grand ladies in the county throwing themselves at you. That's what I meant when I said that you were responsible for it. That's part of what drove me on. I wanted to be a lady, too. Do you still think my dreams come true?
Can't you see for yourself?
No. And what about your dreams?
I haven't any.
Your plans, then?
I haven't any of those either.
Then why not stay here? Wait. Before you answer. Denver, this city, it's growing. We have cattle now, and mines, silver and gold, too, they say. I have plans, big plans. I've bought property. This place, it's only a beginning. But I need a man to help me.
You already have a man, Colonel Garson.
I need the right man. You.
I'm not for hire.
Don't you think I know that? Look at me. I'm not that poor, scared girl in the cotton dress. I'm rich and I'm beautiful. Still feel now the way she felt then.
No. You only think you do. You'd just be cheating yourself. Think I'd better go?
Why don't you say what's really on your mind, Captain Longley? It's written in your smug face. You still think I'm not good enough for you. You who come in here smelling of the stockyards. Well, you're the one who's not good enough. You're dirt. And I'm the lady now. Do you hear me? Do you hear? Go on, get out. Get out.
Good night, Jenny.
I heard you, all of it. I was right, wasn't I? Everything we had together was just a substitute for what you really wanted. Your romantic memories of Longley. Well, memories can be erased.
What are you going to do?
Call him out.
Do? He'll kill you.
At the count of 10, maybe. What about the count of 9?
Brandy.
You think you can insult a lady in the presence of a gentleman and crawl away without having to account for it?
A lady, a gentleman? You must be mistaken, Colonel. Ladies and gentlemen don't hire gunmen to steal the wages of men who've worked and sweated and risked their lives for them.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. You sent the gunman.
You're a liar. I said you're a liar. Didn't you hear me, Longley? I'm calling you out.
All right, Carson. How do you want it?
10 paces from me with a pistol in your hand. If you're not too cowardly to hold one.
I'll try to satisfy you.
Get the guns from my office quick. Any more time, and Captain Longley will find another reason not to fight. Mr. Whitaker.
Yes, Mr. Garson. Will you do us the honor of counting? I'll be happy to, gentlemen.
Let Mr. Whitaker examine the pistols. And then let Captain Longley take his pick.
Gentlemen, you will stand back to back here. At the count of 1, you will begin pacing off in cadence to my count. When I say 10, you will turn and fire at will. Is that satisfactory?
Perfectly.
Raise and cock pistols. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Turn, Bill, turn!
Bill, I had to call out. I knew he was going to shoot at the count of 9. I thought if I couldn't have you, I wanted you dead. Can you ever forgive me?
A gentleman can forgive a lady anything. Goodbye, Jenny.
Be careful, Jed. That's all I'm saying.
That's all we've been saying for the last 5 years. And I've got no stomach for it no more. I tell you, this town goes on being careful much more. There won't be nothing left to be careful for.
I meant it friendly.
I know how you meant it. You just take care of that mug, Will. I'll take care of myself.
I can talk to you a minute, Jed. You've been doing so much talking lately. Reckon you know some folks don't like it. Jed.
Jed Torrance.
You tried to draw on me, Sheriff.
That's right, Coy. I was right here.
Anybody here see it different? You see it, Will?
Wayfair said Torrance drawed on him.
He couldn't draw. He didn't have a gun.
Now, that's funny. The boy said it was self-defense.
I'd say it was murder.
Their word against yours. 2 to 1. Don't think I know you, mister. What's your name?
Bill Longley.
Got any business here in town?
Just riding through.
Might be you'd better keep on riding through and not stick your nose where it don't belong.
Bottle. How much are drinks?
2 bits.
You're $1 short.
I held it out for the box.
It's unique, even for American politics. I'm afraid it's the least of our innovations.
Shut him off.
So many of our local concepts are unorthodox. Frankly, it would take several hours to describe all our political heresies.
You think he's been talking too long?
Too long and too loud. Maybe he's thirsty.
Yeah. You better have a drink. Compliments of Sheriff Benner.
Please convey my regrets to the sheriff.
I didn't say nothing about regrets. I said have a drink.
I'd rather not.
You're making it hard on both of us.
I almost wish you'd try.
Dan, keep your hand off that gun. You too, Leif. Get up. It's election day. Wouldn't want any trouble, would we?
You're $1 short. I'd like to buy you a drink.
I'd be honored, sir, and grateful.
2 coffees, please.
You said a drink?
Coffee's a drink.
Yeah, so the definition is legal and admissible. Too bad. What's your name, young man?
Bill Longley.
And where are you from?
Oh, many places. Mostly Texas.
If I had to guess, I'd say you were from the East.
Winthrop Davis, Esquire, of Boston. Late member of the faculty of Harvard College. Professor of legal jurisprudence with a thirst for knowledge. And a taste for whiskey. Ecce homo. That's the Latin for it. Ecce homo. Behold the man.
Mr. Davis, been looking all over. You weren't in the saloon.
I apologize. I retain what you might call a limited practice. My clients, Mr. and Mrs. Carlin, Mr. Longley.
How do you do? Went begging to Sanders at the bank. He says there's nothing he can do.
Says his hands are tied.
They're gonna sell us out.
It's a foreclosure sale.
Sale? What kind of sale is that? There'll only be one bid.
One bid?
The sheriff's. He's gonna take our land like he took all the others. For the price of the mortgage. Only there won't be anything left for us.
But it's an open sale. Anyone can bid.
Somebody tried it. Once. They found his body out in the brush. What the buzzards left. Benner's not going to get our land. I'm not going to stand by and watch.
Don't talk like that.
We've done it his way so far, and what'd we get? We counted on you. You were going to stop Benner.
I tried.
When? You didn't take time. You were too busy keeping drunk.
Walt.
So we stand to lose our place today. Everything we've got in the world. I should have known. I should have figured it. A man that's no use to himself can't be any use to anybody else. I'll handle Benner myself.
Well, I'll take that shave now.
Sorry, you're going to have to wait a while. I was just fixing to go out and vote. Voting is at 12 sharp, and the sheriff likes us right on the dot.
Does he give all the orders in this town?
He wears the badge.
Did you ever think of taking it off? Voting him out?
You seen what happened to Jed Torrance. You don't think the rest of us are going to stand up in front of Benner and say right out, we ain't going to vote for him?
What do you mean, say right out?
Well, that's the way Benner likes it. We vote open.
That's against the law.
You don't say?
Don't you have any choice?
Oh, sure. There's always another candidate. Somebody who knows they ain't got a chance for the job and wouldn't take it if they did have.
Well, then why does he run?
Benner has notions on it. Says 2 candidates makes it legal. Got the biggest joke of all this time. Benner put up the other man's name himself, personal.
Who?
Old Coot. Ain't been sober in years. Broken down lawyer, name of Davis. You want to wait here?
No, I'll go with you.
It's 12 o'clock. All right, folks, it's 12 o'clock. Time to start voting. Step right up, say your vote. Mort here will tally it down. Who's going to be first? Come on, there ain't no trick to voting. Let's get it over with, then I'll buy the drinks. You're a good man, Judge. Takes a good man to go first. Well, what do you say? How you going to vote?
I prefer to hold my vote confidential, sir. I propose to write my vote on a piece of paper and deposit it for safekeeping to be tallied with others under proper inspection.
You, don't like our elections, huh?
It's a matter of legality, sir. The secret ballot is guaranteed by law.
Well, sure, we want to keep it legal. But then we'll have to keep it legal all the way. Now, the ordinance on voting says that no citizen can vote without $50 property, either real or personal. You got any property, Judge? Anything personal? Say worth $50?
I've got this. I wrote it some years ago.
Well, what do you know? Wrote it yourself, huh? Mighty small book to be worth $50.
It's out of print now.
Adventures at the Bar. You know something, Judge? The way you drink, you could have written twice as much. No, I'm sorry. I don't even think it's worth 2 bits.
It's worth $50 to me. That's cash money, mister.
It's not for sale. However, its value has been established. And with that, of course, my right to vote. We'll need some ballots. And a ballot box.
Box is on the bar.
I'm finished. Who's next?
This is the last one.
What have you got?
Davis, 52 votes. Benner, 3 votes.
And $12. Looks like you lost your badge.
Yeah. I hope he lives to wear it.
Wrong. I have no right to wear this badge.
You won it legal.
It's wrong. It's wrong to utilize the processes of the law to make a mockery of the law. This isn't just a piece of metal. It's a symbol of authority, of public confidence. What confidence can they have in me?
That might depend on how much confidence you have in yourself.
That was a real great thing you did today.
I was a lawyer again. I had clients. I knew they'd be defrauded in that sale. I thought if I could get Benner out first.
He's out.
Yes, and I'm in. I ought to have thought of that. All my life I've been opposed to violence. And all my life I've lost. I saw the war coming. I fought against it. Does that sound odd? To fight against war?
I've heard preachers speak of the armies of peace. You've made a start here. You could win.
We did like you said. We just came from the bank.
Yeah. You talked to Sanders?
Benner talked to him first. They're going through with the sale.
They have the law with them.
I'm not talking what's law. I'm talking what's right. I'm saying Benner's not going to crook us out. I'm going to see he doesn't.
Walt. There's 3 of them. You won't be any good to her debt. You better stay within the law.
Walt, please.
We'd better not lose. All right, it's 3 o'clock. Time for the sale to start. Or are you a little confused being on that side of the bar, Sheriff?
To be sold at public auction, pursuant to court order, the property of Walter Carlin, mortgager, consisting of some 1,500 acres, pasture and timber, with all livestock, buildings, and improvements thereon. The bidding will start at $3,000, which constitutes the amount of the encumbrance. All proceeds in excess of this amount will be reserved by law to the mortgager. Do I hear a bid?
Yeah. I'll bid $3,000.
Next bid, please.
There's not going to be any more bids. Let's get it over with. Come on!
There being no further bids, this property is sold to Coy Bennett. I couldn't do anything else. I couldn't. They were ready to kill.
That whole crowd would have been with you. You were talking for them.
Violence.
Law. They wanted to prove that law is stronger than 3 men with guns.
The law requires more than one bid. I knew that sale would be invalid.
They knew it too, but they wanted to hear you say it.
Benner just rode out to the Carlin place.
Well, where'd you leave Walt?
With his wife.
Benner has no legal right.
He'll have possession.
Well, the circuit judge will be here next week, and I'll get an order to vacate. Someone can serve it.
Someone?
Ain't that your job?
I won't be sheriff then. I tell you, I won't wear this badge. I was nominated only in cynical jest. I could still fight, perhaps, with words, with reasons, with ideas, but this, I have no talent for killing.
You've done all right.
Where's Walt?
Where is he? Where he sent him.
My dear young woman.
Walt was right and I was wrong. I should have let him do it his own way. Here he might have had some help.
Where is he?
He saw Benner ride out. He's gone after him.
But I was planning... The law specifically states...
The law? What kind of law says I've got to wear black? There is no law in this town.
Better deputize some men. Someone's got to go after Walt.
Somebody will. Peddler, this is Winthrop Davis.
What do you want? Ain't no whiskey in here.
I want you to leave. You're trespassing.
On my own property?
It isn't your property. That sale was illegal.
Go ask the bank. It's all bought and paid for. You're the one that's going to leave. I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2...
count to 3? They got us pinned down.
Try and keep him busy.
Think up more ways to get yourself killed.
We look for you. There's a back trail. Now, ain't nobody gonna interfere.
We're just trying to help.
I don't want no help. I'm gonna do it my way. I got me a belly full of help. Ain't done nothing except help me lose my place. I said he'd never get my place.
I never killed a man before.
From time to time, the tree of liberty has to be fertilized with blood. Thomas Jefferson said that. And they were wrong. There is law in this town.
There will be.
Good morning, Will.
Good morning, Sheriff.
I thought you were supposed to stay in bed.
Young man, I know my capacities. Besides, in the absence of anyone properly qualified, I've agreed to say a few words at the funeral.
That's right. They're putting Benner and those other two away.
Got a good text?
Yes, indeed. From the Latin, de mortuis nil nisi bonum. Speak only good of the dead. Though, in a strict sense, they're not dead. I intend to keep their memories alive. Very much alive. I understand you're leaving?
Yes. I'm afraid so.
I won't try to thank you. I speak 4 languages, and there's no way of saying what I feel in any of them. Goodbye. Come back again.
I will.
Well, what are you waiting for? Finish the job. Finish it!
Easy, mister.
Go ahead. Kill me.
Nobody's about to kill you.
No?
No. Now take it easy.
I thought you were one of them coming back.
My name's Bill Longley. I just rode in. You all right?
Yeah. The others. They're all?
I'm afraid so.
They came out of nowhere. They never gave us a chance.
How many of them were there?
3 of them, I think. It all happened so fast. Would you give me that medical bag and then get me some water, please?
Sure.
I guess a doctor can prescribe for himself, huh? I'm Neil Carter.
I can think of better ways to meet, Doctor.
Animals. That's what they were. Gun-crazy animals. Bred for death.
I won't do you any good to get your blood pressure up. Better put this on your neck. Think you ever recognize those men if you see them again?
I'll never forget them.
Good. We'll borrow a horse and ride out of here. Well, I hope the trail holds up.
The trail?
Wagon track. A shorter nail where the rim joins. Could lead us straight to the killers. They back the wagon in here, they'll load the bullion off the stage. You're my only witness, Doc.
I don't follow you.
There's been a lot of trouble on this line. My job is to stop it.
We'd better reach an understanding, Mr. Longley. I'm grateful for your help. But I was headed east. That's where I'm going.
It seems to me there's a big need for doctors right here in Texas.
I've lost enough out here. My wife. I don't owe Texas a thing. She was hit by a stray bullet. She got in the way of a street brawl. But the man who killed her, 6 months before that, I dug a bullet out of his chest. If I hadn't done that, my Hetty would be here today. You're another one of the same kind. A gun settles everything. Well, I've had enough of this. I will never treat another gunshot wound.
Never's a long time. There's a half a dozen people dead here, Doc. Somebody ought to pay for it.
I'm going east.
Sure you are. You want to wait 2 weeks? That's when the next stage comes through.
Just rode by. Don't I know him from somewhere? You can't prove it by me, Marshal. I've seen him. I sure have.
Howdy.
Howdy. Got room for us?
Be $1 a night apiece.
That's fair enough. You feed them?
I feed them.
Give them a good rub down, friend.
That'll be $1 apiece in advance, mister.
You don't think that's the...
Tracks turned into town. Looks like somebody figured the safest place for a wagon was in a barn.
Just what are you looking for, mister?
I found it. Who owns this wagon?
Look, you want to leave your horses here. You pay in advance, like everyone else.
I said, who owns this wagon, mister?
Look, I mind my own business, and I get along.
Longley!
You gonna tell me who owns that wagon?
I don't know.
You better talk.
What's going on in here? Bill Longley. I thought I recognized you.
Marshal?
Why don't you do something, Dodson?
What's it all about, Bill?
Robbery and murder at the Twin Forks Outpost. Bullion shipment missing. This wagon hauled it. Left a clear track.
Can I help it if I go to bed last night, wake up this morning, and find a wagon in my barn? Well, that's all I know, Marshal, so help me. I'll check around.
You do that. Then I'll check with you. Here's your $2. In advance. He's lying, Marshal.
Could be, but I'm still the law, and you can't beat a man to make him talk.
No, but it starts him to worrying. And a worrying man makes mistakes.
Yeah. My name's Dobson.
I'm Dr. Carter.
Glad to know you. Plan to settle here? We can use a good doctor here.
Doc was on the stage. He's the only one that came through.
Then he'll know who held up the stage.
He'll know all right.
Good. I'll get you and a doc fixed up at the hotel, and you can tell me all about it.
Sit down. You lied to me.
Now, wait a minute.
You lied. I told you to get everyone at that outpost. No witnesses.
We did.
Did you? Bill Longley just rode into town, and he had a man along. The one you didn't get.
What are you talking about? We got all of them. Seems so to me.
Well, they're with the marshal now, and they're asking about the wagon. So you get the word to Walt and clear out. I want you out of town in an hour.
What about our cut?
Now, if I was you, I'd start thinking about my neck. And if it comes to a choice between me dancing at the end of a rope or you, there's not much choice, is there?
What do you think? Can't tell with Nate. He might be telling the truth. He might be pulling a fast one. He plays all the angles.
Longley's in town. He's got a guy with him from the outpost.
Nate was leveling with us after all. Maybe we ought to do like he says.
What?
He wants for us to leave town.
I don't know. You bet I don't know. Leave Fat Boy with all that gold?
If we got rid of that witness, we'd have nothing to worry about.
We'll look at the saloon. If you see any of them, give me the high sign.
No, I can't do it, Mr. Longley. I'm not going through with it.
Now, just a minute.
Well, there's been enough violence.
But you promised me and the marshal.
Lay down, Doc.
I hit one of them.
You nailed him, all right. He won't get far.
Whoever he was, he had help.
How many were there?
Couldn't say for sure, but I bet there was 3 of them. The same 3 I'm looking for. You still walking out on me, Doc?
They tried to kill me. Why?
Because you can identify them. And a dead witness is no witness. Now, you going to stand on your principles?
Speak up. What's it going to be?
I don't know.
Nate! Open up, Nate. It's us. What is this? I told you guys to leave town.
Charlie's hit. Bad. He's got to lay low.
Are you out of your mind bringing him here?
My brother's been shot. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Yeah. It means they'll trail him here to me. Now get out.
I'm taking him up to the loft.
We're in this together, Nate.
We all come out on top or none of us do, so make up your mind.
I told you to leave town.
Leave you sitting on top of that gold. I wasn't born yesterday, fat boy. We've only got one problem, that witness.
Yeah? Well, you're forgetting Bill Longley.
I have an idea a bullet in the back will kill Bill Longley as well as the next guy.
But you've got to do something, Marshal. My life is in danger.
There's nothing I can do unless you help us.
But you...
It's his job to arrest somebody when he knows who to arrest. You got any ideas?
No.
My deputy will be out in the hallway, Doc. Get yourself some sleep. Better keep your eyes peeled, Milt. They might try again. We'll drop back later.
Okay, Marshal. I want to have another talk with that liveryman. He knows something I want to know.
Like what?
Who drove that wagon here? He also might know where there's a wounded man.
Yeah. We'll find him at the saloon this time of night.
Jack.
You don't look good, Jack.
That slug's gonna come out. Call Nate. Maybe he can get a doctor.
You crazy? The whole town knows there's been a shootout. Well, you'll lead Longley right to us.
I said to call Nate.
Nate! Nate!
He ain't here.
We gotta get a doctor for him. Hey, wait a minute. We can take care of 2 things at once.
What do you mean?
That man with Longley. Nate said he was a doctor, didn't he?
Yeah?
He takes care of Charlie, and we take care of him.
Yeah.
I'll see you later, kid. I said I'd see you later. Beat it. Buy you gents a drink?
You remember Bill Longley?
Sure do. No hard feelings, Bill.
I asked you a question a while back. I came for the answer.
What's all about, Marshal?
Tell the man.
Who left that wagon with you?
Oh, that. Well, it's like I told you, Bill. I woke up this morning and...
Yeah, I know. And there it was. You'll have to do better than that, mister.
Are you calling me a liar?
I sure am.
Well, Marshal, you've known me since I moved to town 2 years ago, and...
Answer him.
Okay. If that's what you think of me, you can have this town. I'm taking the next stage west. And if I can't sell my stable by then, the town can have it.
That was a right good act, Bill.
When's the next stage west?
First thing tomorrow morning.
I'd say he was in a big hurry to leave town, wouldn't you, Marshal?
Maybe he won't be on that stage in the morning.
They left the deputy outside of one of the rooms.
Ain't that nice of him to label his room for us? Come on.
Easy, Doc. I won't miss this time.
Get up, put your clothes on. Okay, Walt.
You all right, Doc?
Hurry it up, Doc. We got a sick man. Walt, get his bag. And check the hall. We'll make it down the back stairs. It's us, Nate.
Are you guys out of your minds?
Charlie needs a doctor. Keep out of my way, Nate. Up that ladder, Doc.
The marshal and Longley. They've been asking me questions.
Then answer them. You're the brains department.
No use, Bill. I've got no record on him. I would have remembered a man like Nate anyway.
I tell you, he must have a record.
There's nothing I can do to hold him legally.
There's nothing to stop me. I don't wear a badge.
Take out Doc. Let's go.
Well, what's going to be, Doc? He's down, ain't he? What do you want, money?
No. You wouldn't understand.
All I understand is my kid brother's dying. You fix him up, Doc. Get him on his feet, and we'll turn you loose, and that's a promise.
Fix him up for what? To go on killing?
You're gonna take that slug out, Doc. No. Okay, Doc, you ain't gonna die. But you're gonna wish you had.
Wait a minute. What's that? You check the livery stable. I'll check the hotel.
Thought you were going to take the stage.
I got a right to change my mind.
You're not going anywhere, mister.
I got my rights. Where's the marshal?
In the hotel, checking a room where they grabbed the doc. But then you wouldn't know about that, would you? Well, so you brought your trunk, too. Have you had it packed all along? Or maybe it's full of gold bullion. Step down.
I had nothing to do with him killing Longley. It wasn't me.
Who was it then?
All right, I'll tell you.
Hey, Doc, you in there?
Yeah? You all right? Yeah.
Where are you, Jack?
How about it, Doc?
I won't take care of an outlaw.
You're passing judgment on a dying man. That's something even the law won't do.
If I saved him, he'd try to kill you, just the way his brother did.
Sure. And I shot his brother. That's Texas. And that's the way things will be until law and order take over.
And the violence will go on and on.
Doc, a man's dying. You can save his life. What are you going to do, just sit there? You know, I don't think you're much of a doctor. And no part of a man.
Jack, we gotta get the witness. Jack, where are you, Jack? I can't see you, Jack.
There's your bullet, Mr. Longley. I think you'll be all right now.
Thanks, Doc. I'm sorry I was so rough on you.
Well, I deserved it.
Marshal and I have been talking. This town could use a good doctor.
And it might just be that I'll stay on.
Take your pick. Stiff thresher, snack ties, overalls, mouth organ, violin, screwdriver, toothbrush, shoe polish. How about soap? Can I interest you in something, mister?
This junk? Only thing I might be interested in is the woman. She's my wife. It's all right, I won't hold that against her. She for sale? I asked you a question, Peddler.
I don't hear questions like that.
Maybe I'll talk a little louder. How about it?
Let go my arm, you dirty puppy.
No lousy foreign peddler's gonna call me names. I don't like foreigners, especially when they talk back. Come on, boys, let's have some fun.
Wade Clinton again. Please.
better go.
Who invited you into this game?
I invited myself. I don't like to see a helpless man used for target practice.
He was calling me names. I was just teaching him a little lesson.
All right, teacher. School's closed.
What are you helping the peddler for? He's nothing but a no-good foreigner.
What are you, mister? An Indian?
All right, Clinton, I think this does it. I'm going to blast you in my paper. I'm getting every editor west of the Mississippi River to do the same. I'm giving you 24 hours to clear out, and if you don't, I'm going to uncover everything you've ever done anywhere. I'm going to get enough on you to hang you.
You want my answer?
All right.
You need to be taught a lesson. Now get out of here!
Clinton!
Don't cry, Julie. I'm all right.
We are very sorry and very much ashamed. Come over to my place and rest a little.
No. Thanks. We go.
But why?
Because they have guns and I have only feet. So I run. Come, Julie. Let us pack and go.
Go where?
Home, mister. The old country. Hungary. I had enough. I'll go home and I'll tell my people the truth about America. So they shouldn't have the big dreams like I had. Big dreams. Big lies.
Joseph, you should not talk like that.
Why not? You know why we came here for. Dreams of peace, plenty, and decent living. Not to be shot at by killers. Not to roll in dirt full of shame and helpless. Not to be laughed at when I talk funny.
You're not being fair, mister.
Not fair, huh? Is it fair that a 50-year-old man stands like a child and cries? Julie? What's wrong? You sick? Answer me, Julie.
I'm just tired. I'm so terribly tired.
I'm Mrs. Clay. I own this hotel. Why don't you stay here for the night?
We have little money.
No charge. You'll be my guests. Please.
Thank you. Oh, thank you very much.
Listen, everybody, these people need help. Their property has been destroyed in our town. They must be repaid. Lend me your hand.
Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Webb. Why should we collect from these people? Let's collect from the people who owe it.
All right, everybody.
going to take up a collection for the Peddler. You did a lot of damage out there. So get the cash ready.
Hey, put it back. I wasn't even out on the street.
Sit down. You would have lost anyhow. Thank you, gentlemen. I expect a big donation from you, Mr. Clinton.
Sure. I'll give you some advice, too. Keep out of my way if you want to stay healthy. That's all.
Thank you.
Your bonvoy, Dragan.
Joseph.
All right, English. Do you feel better? Yes?
Bill Longley. May I come in?
Yes.
I hope this will take care of your loss. $58.
Where did you get it?
I held up the saloon.
$58. I don't know how to thank you.
That's all right, Mrs. Varga.
I want to ask you a favor.
You go right ahead.
Would you please tell those kind people that Joseph didn't mean what he said? He was just bitter and humiliated.
They understand.
He's tired. Not only his body, but his mind, too. There is a limit, you know?
Sure, Mrs. Varga. Say, what's this?
It's an icon. My Joseph gave it to me.
It's beautiful. How many years you been in this country?
7 years.
Sit down. Thank you.
Got letter from my uncle in Pennsylvania. He writes, "Come to America. The money is in the street." Well, we come. I see no money in the street. I don't even see street. I work in darkness, in coal mine. I worked 6 years digging coal. Then, one day, Dr. Klein says, my lungs are no good. I should go west where is sunshine.
Also, we came because in Hungary, we were not free. And my Joseph, he's a proud man who wants to stand tall like everyone else.
You saw how tall I stood today. No, Julie. The dream was a lie. We go back.
I wouldn't go back to Hungary, Mr. Varga. Not yet. Give this country a chance. That's all she asks of newcomers. Just a little chance. Well, I'll be seeing you. Take care of yourself, Mrs. Varga. Mr. Varga?
How's your wife?
Fine.
Good.
Please, wait a minute. Me and my wife want you to take this, mister, for the things you done for us.
Well, thank you very much.
It's a pleasure. Say, do you know where I could find that old man?
Old man?
You know, the one that was with you this afternoon. That nice, tall old man.
Oh, you mean Mr. Webb?
Yeah. Mr. Webb. I want to give him this box of good cigars for a present.
Well, that's very nice of you. He's in his print shop. It's 1 block down the street and to the left.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's a beautiful icon, but I can't take it.
It's a present.
No, you'll need it in Hungary. Good night.
Let me go. Please let me go.
Who shot at you?
I don't know. The old man, Mr. Webb, is dead.
Who killed him?
I don't know. I saw nothing. Please let me go. Julie? Get up. We must go.
Joseph, what is it?
The old man. They killed him. I want to give him a box of cigars. I saw him dead on the floor. We got to go. We got to go fast. They saw me.
Who saw you?
The killers. And they're going to kill me too. We must run.
Who are they? Who killed that nice man?
The same people that shot at us. But I told you nothing. I saw nothing. And I know nothing. Understand?
All right, Mr. Varga. Who are the killers?
I don't know. I didn't see. It was dark.
You saw them and they saw you. That's why they shot at you.
Look, I just saw the old man dead, then I ran. That's all. Come on, Julie, we're going.
Look, Mr. Varga, I don't blame you for being scared. But you gotta help. You've got to testify. Now, was it the men who roughed you up this afternoon?
I don't know. I saw nothing. Nothing, you understand?
Mr. Varga, you've been doing a lot of complaining about our country. I know it isn't perfect. No country is. But it gives you rights. And it gives you freedom. But you can't have rights without responsibilities. And I'm telling you, you owe responsibility. Now, was it Clinton?
I'm scared.
You're scared. He wasn't scared to try to kill you this afternoon. He wasn't scared to try to do that to you. Now, you are scared to try to do anything back to him. Oh, Joseph, he saw them, he told me.
Shut your mouth. What's the matter with you? You want to see me dead?
Don't be foolish. The town will protect you. They'll bring Clinton into court and they'll hang him.
Courts. I don't trust your courts and juries. They'll make me a liar and turn him loose. No, mister. We are going right now.
All right, then. You keep running. But let me tell you this. I knew Mr. Webb for a lot of years. You'll never find a better man.
You know why he died? Because you were being shoved around. And as a decent American, he couldn't stand it.
Julie, we must go.
I'm gonna rest a while.
How long?
Just a little while.
Julie, you understand. I couldn't take a chance. They would kill me. They'd shoot me like a dog. You asleep?
No. Joseph,
Yes, Julie.
I wish you would testify. Then we have respect. Friends. Won't be strangers anymore. Oh, it's bad to be always strangers. Then we could have a home. Could settle down. A home where I could bring up my child.
Huh? Child? What child?
I am with child, Joseph.
You joke, no? You're going to have a baby? A baby? Julie, it's true. It's true. Oh, my God.
You must have fresh air. Fresh air is very important. You sure? How do you know?
I know.
I'll call a doctor.
Don't be silly. We won't have him for at least 7 months.
You won't have him. Him? How do you know it's a boy? Who told you?
I just hope so.
A boy. An American boy.
And he'll talk good English. Not like me. An American boy. I'll be back. Stay still. Don't move around. It's bad.
Where do you go?
I'm going to see our friend.
You're gonna tell.
It's different now. I'm doing it for our son.
I'll say they'll get away with it. Sure, nobody saw him do it. But we know who did it. And there's no law that's gonna touch him.
We'll see about that.
I want to talk to you. I'm going to testify, Mr. Texan.
What made you change your mind?
My boy. My wife is with child.
Congratulations.
That wasn't all what made me decide. I remembered what you said to me about my responsibility.
Then it was Clinton.
Yes. And 2 or 3 more.
You think you can identify them?
One never forgets the face of a killer.
Well, we better go inside. Are you scared?
Yes.
You want a gun?
Wouldn't know what to do with it.
the law, Texan.
When a man sees his friend murdered in cold blood, it makes him want to do something about it. I guess that's where laws come from. All right, Mr. Varga. Point him out.
This one. This one. That one there.
And this one. He got a little careless.
Thank you, Mr. Longley.
Don't thank me. He saved your town.
After all, it's my town, too.
Kind of early for the Ann son, isn't it?
Must be a son. After all, we went through for him.
Mr. Longley, Joseph and I... Will you please?
You sure? We want you to have it. In case you forget us, it will remind you.
Thanks. I don't think I'll ever forget you. Goodbye.